On today's episode of At the D Spot, we're gonna make a dynamite pot of arroz con gandules, foolproof and delicious. Let's go. For a full list of ingredients, be sure to check the description box below. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our rice pot, add a couple tablespoons of vegetable oil to it, and light the burner. Now it's time to add our cooking ham. You wanna make sure that you fry your ham well. You see the little brown bits on the bottom? All of that caramelization is going to translate into beautiful flavor for your arroz con gandules. Our ham has been frying up for about 5 or 6 minutes. It's got some beautiful caramelization. Now it's time to add my homemade sofrito. If you don't know how to make sofrito, check the description box below to see how I make mine. We're going to add a couple of chopped cloves of garlic. Next we add 2 ounces tomato sauce. I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of olives. Next I add 2 envelopes of sazon. A teaspoon of Italian seasoning. 2 bay leaves. We add 1 can of drained gandules or pigeon peas. Next I add a little bit of fresh chopped cilantro. There's already cilantro in the sofrito, but I always like to add fresh. Our ham, sofrito, and gandules have been cooking down for a few minutes, getting really happy and beautiful. Now it's time to add our water. So you can either add water or you can add low sodium chicken stock or you can add vegetable stock. I'm just using water today. We're making 3 cups of uncooked rice. So for each cup of rice, I use 1 cup of water. This is my foolproof method. It always works for me. My rice always comes out amazing and delicious. I like to add a little squirt of sriracha to my rice because I like a little kick in mine, but that's optional. Once your rice water comes up to a nice bubbly boil like this is our opportunity to give it a taste, make sure that the flavors are there, make sure it doesn't need any salt or anything else before we add our rice. Perfect. Now we add our rice. I have 3 cups of extra long grain rice that I've washed. You want your rice just to have a little shimmer of water above it. Once you've added your rice to the pot, you're going to lower your heat down to a medium low, and you're going to let all of the water evaporate to the top of the pot of rice. So it took about 10 minutes for the water to evaporate on our rice. Now we're going to give it a really nice stir, and then we're going to cover it and cook it. Now we just turn the heat down to low, cover our rice, and we'll cook it for 20 minutes and we'll come back. So our rice has been cooking for about 25 minutes. We're gonna open up the lid, we're gonna give it another turn, and then we're gonna cook it for another 20 minutes. So our rice has been cooking for almost 50 minutes total. Let's go ahead and take a peek. Look at how beautiful that rice is, nice and flaky, loaded with flavor. Hey everyone, so our beautiful arroz con gandules or Puerto Rican rice is done. I mean, look at how sensational this looks. The rice is super flaky, it's got tons of ham, it's got beautiful olives in there. We put our sofrito in there, our fresh cilantro, garlic. It smells incredible in this kitchen. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Guys, this rice is incredible. I have given you the foolproof recipe. Works every time. Don't be intimidated to make rice. I used to be intimidated to make rice, and now I've been making it for years. Been using the same recipe. My rice consistently comes out the same, and I can't wait for you to try it. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of The D Spot. I'm Danny, and remember, be good to one another. We're all connected. Until next time, buen provecho. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Come and go with me.
You don't need anything else.